How could one man convince ordinary people to commit such unimaginable acts? The Manson Family Murders. The late 1960s were a time of peace, music, and revolution in America. But beneath the surface of California's free-spirited culture, something far darker was growing. At the center of it all was one man, Charles Manson. Manson was a small-time criminal who became something much more dangerous. With charisma, manipulation, and twisted ideology, he formed a cult known as the Manson family. Many of his followers were young people searching for meaning in a chaotic world. They lived together at Spawn Ranch, an abandoned movie ranch on the outskirts of Los Angeles. There, Manson preached a bizarre prophecy of an upcoming race war he called Helter Skelter. But Manson didn't plan to fight this war himself. He had others to do it for him. On the night of August 8, 1969, Manson ordered several followers to commit a series of brutal murders meant to spark chaos and fear. Their first target was the home of rising Hollywood actress Sharon Tate, who was 8 months pregnant at the time. Inside the house that night were Tate and 4 friends: Jay Sebring, Abigail Folger, Wojciech Frykowski, and Stephen Parent. Manson's followers broke into the home. What happened next shocked the nation. And by morning, all 5 victims were dead, and the house was left marked with messages written in blood. The killings terrified Los Angeles. But the violence didn't end there. The very next night, Manson and his followers struck again. Their next victims were wealthy grocery store executive Lino LaBianca and his wife Rosemary LaBianca. Again, the murders were savage. Again, cryptic messages were left behind. The city was gripped by fear. Police had no idea who was responsible. For months, the murders remained a mystery. But eventually, a shocking truth emerged. The killers weren't hardened criminals. They were members of a cult. Young followers who believed every word of Charles Manson. In 1971, Manson and several members of his family were convicted of murder and conspiracy. Though he never personally carried out the killings, the court determined that Manson's manipulation and control over his followers made him responsible. The Manson family murders became one of the most infamous crime cases in American history. Many historians say the crimes marked the end of the carefree 1960s, shattering the illusion of peace and love. Charles Manson spent the rest of his life behind bars until his death in 2017. But decades later, the chilling question still remains. How could one man convince ordinary people to commit such unimaginable acts? And how did a dream of peace turn into one of America's darkest nightmares? The Manson Family Murders, August 1969.